Today we are listening to different plopping style lures from under the water. While many current bass anglers will recognize a plopping style lure, it is often forgotten that this lure first made its debut in 1928. The C.C. Roberts Little Mud Puppy was the inspiration for today's modern plopper style lures. After the company's patent ran out, others were able to take the lure and use it for inspiration to create the versions we know of today. Well, in this video, we're going to take a listen to how this lure has changed in recent years and how we can apply this information to fishing in different conditions. When you take a look at suggested lures in the fall on my deep dive app for literally about any part of the country and any body of water, topwaters are recommended in a variety of styles. It doesn't matter if you are fishing at Mille Lacs in Minnesota, Guntersville down south, the Delta in California, or even Lake Champlain in the Northeast. Topwaters are everywhere this time of year. Well, the plopper style baits are in that list. Here we can see that the retrieve suggestion talks about varying the speed to experiment with different noise and splash patterns. We are going to do just that by focusing on the sound. Sound travels through water much faster than it does in the air. As anglers, we can use this to our advantage when trying to locate active fish and then dialing in what they want once we find them. Well, in today's video, you're going to see a split screen both above and below the water, so you can get a good idea of just how far away these different plopper baits can be heard. We're going to listen to the Whopper Plopper, the Mach Patroller, and the new Clickin Chicken that has a rattle chamber in it that really can be heard a long ways out. We are going to listen to two different retrieves as well, a steady winding retrieve and then also a twitching retrieve with slight pauses. The screen to your right will have the above water footage so you can see how far out the lure is, and then the left side of your screen will show the lure from under the water. Let's start to take a listen with the Whopper Plopper. Here is the steady retrieve. And here is the same lure with a start-stop retrieve. As you can tell, we can hear the lure under the water well before we can see it. That's why the footage on the right is nice to give us a sense of the distance from the angler. Now here's the Mach Patroller, first on the steady retrieve. And here it is on a start-stop presentation. Now, here is the Clickin Chicken on a steady retrieve. Take note in the footage on the right, the distance. And here is the same lure on a start-stop retrieve. As you can clearly hear, there is a distinct difference between the lures. I love understanding the varying intensity of sounds so I can apply them to a range of situations. I really like louder lures when there is more commotion on the water. That could be from wind, boat traffic, or anything that might cause more ruckus under the water than those calm, flat conditions. And probably most anglers would agree that there are times when bass seem to bite out of irritation or annoyance, and experimenting with sound can play a role in that. Thank you to the Deep Dive app for sponsoring today's video. You can find out more information about them on the Google Play Store, the Apple Store, or you can follow the link down below. And hey, if you would like to watch a video that does an experiment with different types of line on the surface to see how visible or invisible it really is, go ahead and check this one out right here. And make sure that you go ahead and encourage someone today. You never know how you might just change their life. For the Bass Fishing Life, I'm your host, Steve Rogers.